Breaking news, an accused killer father in New Jersey forced his 6-year-old son to...
I'm not going to make you watch the rest of that video because it is absolutely horrific, and I wish that I didn't watch it. It is absolutely terrifying. But honestly, seeing it makes it just so crystal clear that this man should go down hard. This little boy was unalived because of a treadmill workout that his father forced him to do. This is 6-year-old Corey Michelotto. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. He had fatal injuries in 2021 because his father, 31-year-old Christopher Greger, made him run on the treadmill. Now, this video is circulating online, and it is of the incident, and it is very hard to watch. I am warning you, don't go and watch it. It is very hard to watch. Because Corey thinks he needs to, and we'll get into that, he is seen walking and running on the treadmill for a very long time. His father comes up and speeds up the treadmill, and he turns up the incline. This forced this little boy to try to run faster and faster and faster, more than his body could take. He fell a reported 6 times, and his father picked him up and put him back on the treadmill to make him run more. Not only that, he falls several times, hitting his head on the ground, the wall, and also his body on the floor. This is going through court, and a courtroom watched this in horror. There was many people crying. It was absolutely horrific. This incident happened on March 20th, 2021, when he was in the care of Christopher, his father. His mother got him back the next day, and he was complaining of hurting very much and had visible injuries. So the father took him to the doctor. When Corey went to the doctor, he did confess that his father made him run because his father thought he was too fat. This 6-year-old little boy. This came out of a 6-year-old little boy's mouth, that he was too fat, so he was forced to run. CPS was also called. They went through an investigation, but the next day it was too late. Corey had woke up. He was stumbling. He was confused. There was a lot going on. They took him to the ER and found out that he had a seizure. He had severe trauma from the day before and ended up passing away because of the trauma. There's just so much wrong with this that I can't even begin. The layers of this, first, of our culture and the way that we treat people who are overweight. It's insane. And our children are getting this treatment. Our children. This was a 16-year-old boy. It's horrific. Horrific. And then the fact that this was abuse, and they found that it was abuse. This man is being convicted and will spend time in prison or go through whatever the punishment is. But I had to report on this because I've seen a lot of child abuse cases, and I don't usually say one is worse than the other or whatever, because I do feel like they're all bad. They all should not happen. They're all bad. This one was a different kind of bad. It was the mental abuse that he had suffered. It was the physical harm that this boy had, even though his father did not, quote unquote, beat him. This is where we need to start looking at abuse differently. And I'm glad that this court system saw that. My heart goes out to this family. I mean, the mother who didn't know what was happening, and the family that didn't know what was happening, and they lost a 6-year-old boy. I mean, it's horrendous. I can't even explain it. So I just want to tell you guys to love on your children and treat them fairly and well. I am Sarah. I am your true crime best friend. I make content here and over on YouTube. Please go subscribe to that. I have nothing more to say about this. I just can't believe it.